Well, I nearly forgot to make a video for you. Really. Do you like my lights? It's kind of bright. B. Okay, so I'm sitting down on my desk right now. Whoa. That keeps happening. Trying to stick my phone to like surfaces, but you know, I guess you could go on my window. Please don't fall. Hopefully this is nice and well for you. I hope you can hear my voice. Okay, there we go. Now look, Maria, we cannot see you. Okay, you want to see me that badly? Dramatic much? No, like Maria, why can't you fix all these things up before you start filming? Well, don't you want to see me figure it out? Figure out the process of things. So, how was your day? I kind of checked and I feel like it's been like a year since I started making videos like this, like daily entries and stuff. I checked like, you know, what I was doing for like in October and November because, you know, it's October, well, it was October 9th, November and all that. You know, I don't know. I like this. I enjoy this. And actually like so many like weird and things have happened to me in the past few days. So yeah, I filmed and I was like, wow, I was like basically me freaking out about like the flight video. I think how many views, which is fine. I think it's like 3 views. I think it's all for me. That's okay. But I don't know. It's stuck. You don't. I thought they were like, I think this thing is so great and I hold on to it and I don't act on it. Because I think I might be afraid of like if I act on it and it doesn't like, I won't deliver. But you know, I feel like recently what I thought I came up in my mind was how most of life is just being able to at the right place at the right time. Most of like we deem as success or a win or whatever is that. But the key to be at the right place at the right time is and doing the right thing in the right place at the right time, right? Is to just keep doing things at times and places, and at some point by accident you will just happen to be at the right place at the right time doing the right thing. But if you're never at a place, if you're never doing something, then you're never going to be at the right place at the right time doing the right thing, you know? Because right now, like, okay, I might be like in the right place at the right time, but if you don't act, then you're not taking advantage of the opportunity and things are not gonna happen, you know? I don't know. There's this thing where like I went out with my cousin a couple of days ago, and I knew like why you mentioned this. Okay, look, I saw that video yesterday of this lady telling telling us, to post a video every day, you know, and all that, and I'm like posting 12, like every 12 hours. I could do that, right? And to post like whatever, and to not like try to be perfect and all that, because we are all always just try to like be the best version of ourselves in a way, like not be the best version of ourselves, but look our best. And sometimes I have to realize that like looking our best isn't as important as being our best, and it's okay to be raw and to be genuine and human, you know. Just nice. It's nice that it's a nice thought, I would say. And let's take a deep breath together. I remember I wanted to mention this, and I thought if I mention this, it's gonna be meta. I want to tell you to not follow advice from people on the internet, but I'm a person on the internet. That's why, hey, it's up to you what you want to do with this, but like, I don't know, because part of me, I believe, because the algorithm is so like big and a bit complex, right? No, it's not as complex as we like to think, to be honest. But you know, like I thought like the possibility of you watching a certain video, even this video, like popping up and you watching it, are so slim in reality, mathematically speaking, right? Because there are like thousands of videos being uploaded every day on YouTube. So why would you watch this one? Why would anyone watch this one at some point, you know? But that's the beauty of it, you know? How things find you by chance. Opportunities find you by chance. Your friends, your family, your city, your school, your job. Everything happens by chance. It's so funny, but like, I keep mentioning this chapter in math when you calculate like all possibilities and probabilities and all that. And it just stuck with me. Like, it just moved me in a way that it didn't really move anyone else. To think that like something as simple as like where you're going to sit, you know, or like at the cinema, right? Or like even in your own class, there are so many thousands combinations, you know, and somehow you end up like sitting at with that one person that you just become friends with, and like the chances of that happening was so slim. The chances of you being born were so slim to begin with, you know. That's something I don't really acknowledge or talk about much, because like, what's the point of it, right? What's the point of talking about how rare it was to exist, to get born, to get conceived, whatever you want to say, to grow up? It's weird, but like as time goes on, you really see it, you know? Because no matter what age you are, as long as you're growing older, you realize that there are people who are not growing older with you, you know? In a sense of they pass away faster than you do, even if they were younger or older. Which might be thinking, Maria, why you even mentioned this, right? It's just like one of those things in life, you know, where like you can't escape. I think the saddest thing is when someone dies young, personally. I think it's so sad. The younger the sadder, in my opinion, in my eyes. I don't know, I was talking to my dad about it, because or like even since I was mentioning my friend, telling her how like I don't find it sad when like really like old people die. Obviously it's sad because that's someone's grandmother, someone's loved one, obviously. And obviously like when my own grandmothers might pass away, will pass one day. I will be heartbroken and sad and cry like a human being. And obviously I can have empathy and understand the person, how they're feeling losing a loved one, no matter their age. But there's this thing that I'm like, but they're lucky, you know? They're lucky. Dying of old age is an achievement that should be celebrated in a way. I remember being a young kid, and you know, when I attended my first funeral, my first ever funeral was in 2018. 2018. I was 12. It was my grandpa's. I was wondering, I was thinking, why do people cry at funerals? I was thinking about when I die, how do I want people to react and all that. I've always wanted and always said that I want my life to be celebrated. Yeah, as a little girl, like I said that I don't want people to cry. I want people to be happy that I lived and I was here. I think my point still stands, you know. But it was so logical, not that much emotional, I would say. It's that feeling of safety in this messy and unpredictable life, you know, that our loved ones give us. It's how we crave that comfort, those life lessons, right? That's what it's about. That's what it's been always about, I think. I think it's always how human beings try to make sense of things, right? To reason. Try to figure out patterns. I mean, it comes more survival and all that, but it's a weird thing, you know, because the way that we exist and we live in this world is so weird in a way. I'm a bit of an existentialist myself. I've always been. But it's a weird thing that I never really got over. And I remember I told my friend about it. She's like, that sounds like I don't know why like mental mental illness or symptom or whatever, right? But it's not like that. It's more like it's acknowledging one's existence and how complex it is, you know? Like, I'm alive. And you're like, oh, duh, you're alive, Maria. But, like, you don't get it. I'm alive and you're alive. You don't get it. You will die one day. You exist right now. You've always existed and you will always exist in one shape or form or another. You're made up of bajillions of cells, intertwined, connected together to create you. Many elements, so many things inside of you. You know, just the production of new cells, from transporting blood, from your heart pumping up, you know, pumping up blood into your whole body, into your, well, even your own brain, transmitting all that, transmitting and understanding everything that your nervous system is saying, you know, and keeping you alive and making all those decisions and everything. It's just so crazy to think, you know. Especially when we think about like our own biological selves. There's something so humbling to know that we're flesh, bones, cells, a nervous system, a brain, a neural network. You know, there was this thing where like, I think I watched a video, I think it was someone posted it on Instagram. And they talked about like how this guy was trying to write a thesis or something or project about gender dysphoria and all that, and how he found some stuff with like feud and all that, and how feud and I don't agree with that. And I was gonna talk with my friend about it, but then I'm like, oh, I cannot be existential with my friend. So basically, you're like, Maria, how are you gonna like comment on it if you cannot give us context? Well, I don't know, and I think it doesn't matter because this is for me. So basically, feud says that we know ourselves bad, like our ego is the most important thing. Something like that. You know, like we know our ego or something like that. I don't understand that. I don't believe that. I guess it depends on how you define ego, maybe, I don't know. But like from what I know is that you are a mix of everything you've ever lived and everything you've ever experienced, and that made you who you are. Obviously there are some biological things that play a role, you know, because we always like to say that, you know, it's nature versus nurture and all that. The thing is, they do work together, you know, they do work together. But I've always believed more in nature than nurture, you know, because I think that's the thing, you know, that's the thing that changes our own concept of self, or memories, or experiences of what people have told us we are, or how to be, or looking at people or movies or shows, or listening to music and imagining ourselves in a certain way, an ideal way, or, you know, finding new possibilities of being and existing, you know, like, that's the ego, that's the self, you know. I feel like that's like, at least that's how I think about it, like I think of it. Maybe it's intertwined, maybe it's the same thing, but that's just how I think of things sometimes. I don't know. Isn't this cute? Will I make this video? Will I take this and publish this video out on time? I think so. I hope so. I'm enjoying this, like, little entries. They kind of force me to slow down, as I always said, and to reflect in a unique way. That's not writing, but obviously writing feels so healing in a way that videos can just not do, you know. Like, even, you know, like yesterday I was trying to pull an all-nighter and I just wrote like 2 pages and I felt so good and happy about my life. It's like affirmations, to be honest. You know, and like that thing is like it cannot be translated to like video format in a way. Just can't. It could, but I don't know. Videos for me is like different. It's not like healing. It's more of documenting. It's more of understanding. It's more of acknowledging faster. It's more of, you know, okay, there's this thing that like I'm putting off and I need to experience my emotions, and there's a way to like experience my emotions and talk about it instead of writing about it, I guess. It's also like remember things that are happening and remember life lessons, because when you have 6 journals and filled out hundreds of pages, it's kind of hard to go back and read all of them and remember everything, right? But yeah, I think that's like the end of my daily entry today. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Kisses till next time.